You've probably heard it for decades. Eat chicken breast if you want to stay strong. But let me ask you, has that really worked for you after 60?
You choke down those dry, flavorless bites, hoping they'll protect your muscles. Yet every year climbing the stairs feels harder, your arms fatigue quicker, and carrying groceries leaves you winded.
Here's the truth nobody told you. After 60, your stomach makes less acid and fewer enzymes. That chicken breast sits like a rock, and instead of building you up, much of the protein ferments in your gut. The result? Bloating, gas, inflammation, and weaker muscles, even though you've done the right thing. And there's another problem. Today's chicken isn't the same food your parents ate. It's fattier, less protein-dense, and raised on diets that fill it with inflammatory compounds. You're eating it faithfully, but your body isn't getting what it needs. Now imagine the frustration. You followed the advice, you forced it down meal after meal, and your strength still slips away. It's not your fault. It's the wrong food for this stage of life. So here's the shocking part. There are 6 everyday foods that build muscle faster than chicken, digest easier, and actually reverse muscle loss. Stay with me, because once you know them, you'll never look at chicken the same way again. The problem isn't just that chicken breast is boring. The bigger issue is that your body after 60 simply doesn't handle it the way it once did. With less stomach acid and weaker digestive enzymes, only about half of that dense protein gets absorbed. The rest lingers, causing gas, heartburn, and inflammation that actually speeds up muscle loss. Modern chicken also isn't the lean, natural food it used to be. Over the last 50 years, farming practices have changed. Today's birds grow unnaturally fast, carry more fat, and contain less protein. On top of that, they're often raised on corn and soy that load their meat with inflammatory fats. Instead of helping you fight aging, that inflammation makes it harder for your muscles to stay strong. And here's the kicker. Chicken breast is missing critical compounds your body now needs more than ever. No omega-3s to control inflammation. Very little creatine to fuel your muscles. Zero nutrients that spark your muscle stem cells to repair and grow. You're getting protein, yes, but not the full package your aging muscles require. This is why so many older adults feel frustrated. They do the healthy thing, eating chicken day after day, yet their legs weaken, balance falters, and energy fades. The truth is clear. Chicken breast is no longer the hero it was made out to be. The truth is clear. Chicken breast is no longer the hero it was made out to be. For decades, we were told to toss the yolk and keep only the whites. That single piece of advice robbed millions of older adults of one of the most powerful muscle-building foods on the planet. The truth is, the yolk is where the magic happens. Each yolk is packed with leucine, the amino acid that flips on your muscle growth switch. Without enough leucine, protein simply drifts through your system. But yolks don't just give you leucine. They come with natural compounds that help your muscles actually use it. Studies from the University of Illinois found that whole eggs after exercise triggered nearly 50% more muscle growth than egg whites alone, even with the same protein content. Cholesterol in yolks has been demonized for years, yet it's the raw material your body uses to produce testosterone and other growth hormones. When your hormone levels are already declining with age, that extra support makes a big difference. Research shows older adults who eat whole eggs build more muscle than those who stick to whites. Egg yolks also supply choline, a nutrient your nerves need to fire signals to your muscles. Without it, movements feel weak and uncoordinated. Add in vitamin D, which helps prevent age-related muscle loss, and you start to see why eggs are far more than breakfast food. Timing matters too. Yolks in the morning deliver leucine when your stress hormone cortisol is highest, turning it into fuel for growth instead of breakdown. A couple of eggs before bed provide a slow release of amino acids while you sleep, the very hours when your body repairs itself. The takeaway is simple. Stop fearing the yolk. Whole eggs, especially pasture-raised, give your muscles what chicken never could: nutrients that switch growth back on after 60. If egg yolks flip the muscle switch, mackerel keeps that switch turned on by fighting the silent fire in your body: inflammation. For most adults over 60, lingering soreness, stiff joints, and slow recovery are daily frustrations. That's where this fatty fish becomes a game changer.
One serving of Atlantic mackerel gives you over 4,000 milligrams of omega-3 fatty acids. Compare that to chicken, which gives you practically none. These omega-3s go straight into your muscle cell membranes, making them more responsive to growth signals and less likely to break down. Seniors who add fatty fish to their diet often report less soreness after simple activities like gardening, walking, or lifting groceries.
But mackerel goes further. It contains CoQ10, a nutrient your body naturally produces less of after 60. CoQ10 fuels your mitochondria, the energy centers of your muscle cells. Low CoQ10 leaves you weak and tired. Getting it from mackerel restores strength at the cellular level. In fact, studies show older adults who supplement with CoQ10 increase muscle power by up to 20%. Getting it from food is even better absorbed.
This fish also delivers vitamin D in its most active form, D3. Just one serving covers more than 3 times your daily needs. Seniors with healthy vitamin D levels have more muscle mass, better balance, and fewer falls. Pair that with selenium for thyroid support and glycine and proline for joint health, and you have a food that tackles muscle loss from multiple angles.
You don't need to make it complicated. A few fillets grilled, canned, or smoked twice a week are enough. For many older adults, simply swapping 2 chicken meals for mackerel is the turning point where strength begins to return.
Most people turn away when they hear beef liver. The taste is strong, the idea feels old-fashioned. But here's what many don't realize. This single food holds more muscle-supporting nutrition than a week's worth of chicken breasts, and your aging body can actually use it.
Beef liver is loaded with vitamin B12 in a form that bypasses the absorption problems common after 60. Your stomach makes less intrinsic factor, which normally helps pull B12 into your bloodstream. Without it, weakness, fatigue, poor balance, even memory lapses creep in. Liver's natural form of B12 comes pre-bound to proteins that don't need intrinsic factor, making it directly usable. For seniors who are deficient, eating liver just once or twice a week can reverse years of hidden weakness within weeks. Vitamin A in liver is another game changer. Unlike beta-carotene from plants, which your body struggles to convert as you age, liver provides ready-to-use retinol. Vitamin A switches on the satellite cells that repair and rebuild muscle tissue. Without it, muscles stay damaged longer, accelerating loss. Add in the full complex of B vitamins and you get a natural blend that fuels energy, circulation, and protein metabolism. The mineral profile is just as powerful. Liver gives you heme iron, the form your body absorbs easily, to improve oxygen delivery so muscles don't tire as quickly. It also packs copper, essential for energy production and coordination. Many older adults unknowingly suffer from copper deficiency, which shows up as clumsiness or weakness. Then there's carnitine, which helps transport fat into muscle cells to be burned as energy. After 60, your natural carnitine production drops. A few ounces of liver quickly restore it, improving endurance and reducing fatigue. You don't need to eat it every day. 3 or 4 ounces once a week is enough. Mix it into ground beef, make a small batch of pâté, or add a little to stews. Think of it as nutritional insurance, dense, efficient, and tailored to the needs of muscles that refuse to give up. When it comes to building strength after 60, protecting both muscle and bone is critical. That's why sardines, with their soft, edible bones, are such a powerful choice. A single can delivers over 20 grams of high-quality protein, nearly 2,000 milligrams of omega-3s, and a unique form of calcium your body actually absorbs.
The calcium in sardine bones comes as hydroxyapatite, the same structure found in your own bones and teeth. That means it slips right into place, strengthening the muscle-bone connection that keeps you steady on your feet. Seniors who struggle with balance or worry about falls can benefit tremendously from this kind of natural support.
Sardines also carry selenium, which protects muscle cells from oxidative damage, and astaxanthin, a pigment that boosts endurance and cuts down muscle fatigue. These nutrients work together so that you not only build strength, but also keep it during daily activities like climbing stairs, gardening, or carrying laundry.
Unlike larger fish, sardines are low in mercury, making them safe to eat often. You can add them to salads, mash them on whole grain toast, or enjoy them straight from the can. Just a few servings a week can make a noticeable difference in how strong and steady you feel. For older adults, sardines are more than a convenient pantry food. They're a compact package of protein, calcium, and omega-3s that directly address two of the biggest risks with aging: muscle loss and bone weakness. Strong muscles don't just depend on what you eat, they depend on what your body can absorb. That's where full-fat Greek yogurt with live cultures comes in. The probiotics inside it improve digestion, so the protein from every meal you eat is used more effectively instead of wasted. For older adults who often deal with bloating or poor absorption, this makes a real difference. Greek yogurt also gives you casein protein, which digests slowly and keeps releasing amino acids for up to 7 hours. That means your muscles are protected from breaking down while you sleep, the very time when most muscle loss happens. Having a serving in the evening is like giving your body a steady fuel line overnight. The live cultures do more than help your gut. They produce vitamin K2, which guides calcium into bones and muscles, and short-chain fatty acids that reduce inflammation and improve insulin sensitivity. Together, these effects create an environment where muscles can grow instead of shrink. Research shows people who regularly eat fermented dairy, like Greek yogurt, have higher levels of IGF-1, a hormone that drives muscle building. For seniors, where hormone levels naturally fall, that small boost can be the difference between losing strength and maintaining it. Greek yogurt is simple to add to your routine. A cup with berries, a drizzle of honey, or just plain with a spoon gives you protein, probiotics, and fat that all work together. It's an easy daily habit that supports your muscles from the inside out. Oysters might not be on your weekly menu, but for muscle health after 60, they deserve a second look. Just 6 medium oysters give you more zinc than 10 chicken breasts. Zinc is the key mineral your body uses to make testosterone, growth hormone, and enzymes that drive muscle repair. Without enough zinc, your muscles simply won't respond, no matter how much protein you eat. Older adults are especially at risk for deficiency, and it often shows up as fatigue, low energy, poor recovery, or even loss of motivation. Oysters fix that quickly. The zinc in them is bound to amino acids, so it's absorbed fast. Your hormone levels and muscle-building signals rise within hours. Studies show correcting zinc deficiency in older men can increase testosterone by 50% and add measurable muscle mass in just weeks. But zinc isn't the only benefit. Oysters are rich in taurine, an amino acid that keeps muscles contracting smoothly and prevents cramping. They also provide vitamin B12 in a form your body can use immediately, protecting nerve function so your muscles actually fire when you need them. Add in natural glycogen, which restores muscle energy without spiking blood sugar, and you have one of the most complete foods for strength and stamina. You don't need them every day. Having oysters once or twice a week, fresh, grilled, or even canned, can make a noticeable difference in energy, drive, and muscle recovery. For seniors frustrated by weakness or slow progress, oysters supply exactly what aging muscles are missing. Knowing what foods to eat is only half the battle. The real change comes from putting them into a routine you can follow without stress.
That's why a simple weekly rotation works so well. Instead of eating the same thing every day, you give your body a steady mix of protein, vitamins, and minerals that aging muscles respond to.
Here's how it looks. On Monday and Thursday, enjoy oysters with dinner. Tuesday and Friday, have a serving of mackerel, either grilled or canned. Wednesday is for eggs. 3 or 4 yolks in the morning with toast or vegetables. Saturday, add a small portion of beef liver. And each day, include either sardines or Greek yogurt as a snack or light meal.
This plan covers everything. Fast-acting leucine from eggs, omega-3s and CoQ10 from mackerel, B12 and vitamin A from liver, bone-building calcium from sardines, probiotics from yogurt, and hormone-boosting zinc from oysters. You're not just eating protein, you're supplying the exact tools your body needs to rebuild.
Most people start noticing changes within 2 weeks. More energy, less soreness, stronger grip. By week 4, climbing stairs or standing from a chair feels easier. By week 8, the difference is undeniable. A simple rotation, followed consistently, can do what chicken breast alone never could. Reverse muscle loss and give you back real strength.
The easiest way to stay motivated is to see proof that your effort is working. Don't just look at the bathroom scale. It won't tell you if your muscles are growing. Instead, pay attention to strength and energy you can feel every day. Start with grip strength. Pick up a simple hand gripper or even a jar lid. If it feels easier to twist open after a couple of weeks, that's progress. Try the chair stand test. Sit down and stand up 5 times without using your arms. If you do it faster and with less strain than before, your legs are rebuilding. Notice how long it takes for soreness to fade after activity. Shorter recovery means your muscles are healing stronger.
Energy levels count too. If you're climbing stairs without pausing, carrying groceries in one trip, or gardening longer without back pain, those are real signs the foods are working. Track these changes week by week. Within 2 months, most people see measurable gains, not just in muscle, but in confidence to move freely again.
Chicken breast has had its time, but it's no longer enough to protect your strength after 60. Your body needs more than plain protein. It needs the full package. Leucine from eggs, omega-3s and CoQ10 from mackerel, B12 and vitamin A from liver, bone-strengthening calcium from sardines, probiotics from Greek yogurt, and zinc from oysters. Together, these foods fight inflammation, repair muscles, and restore the energy you thought was gone for good. The best part is, you don't need fancy supplements or complicated routines. Just a smart rotation of real foods eaten consistently can change how strong and steady you feel within weeks. Many seniors who make this shift notice they can stand taller, move with less pain, and enjoy daily life with more independence. So here's my question to you. Which of these 6 foods will you try first? Leave a comment below and let me know. And if you want more simple, science-backed ways to fight muscle loss and stay strong after 60, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. Your stronger future doesn't start with another dry chicken breast. It starts with the right nutrition chosen today.